Alright, ye chacha mo edeba ayeho TV. Mesho modeshie Mary Good. Mata see die na mabo era ensem no mu na me did new update ebedom. Na ene dey die enye asem ketwa. Meso stay tuned na yenkwaji ensem no mu nchemu bi emba ye ba. The akachi na ya to aso edi amam.
Come on, so preoccupy. The what can be you have the opportunity to respond.
Okay.
And they hear me say we raise the issue of how you got the contract.
And I've proved to
what
you.
What prove has say only Ghana abide through the Ministry
of Transport.
That was answer.
Thank you.
Okay, so beyond that, or say obi contract well, we can get copies of this one. But
the person me can say, if you glorify that, who is he?
In terms of who?
I mean
no. Yeah, and your personality.
I'm not. He's not in charge of that terminal.
Maybe train. A point by 10th point. Who do you report to?
I report to the Minister of Transport.
Has the minister or the ministry sent you a letter requesting for these documents?
Never.
Have you had an interaction with the minister?
Of course, not more than 1 month ago. The ministry wrote to me that I should submit my accounts, or they cancel my contract on 15th August. Then I wrote to the minister that he cannot do that because after the election on 9th December, tax of NDC came to my office. I was far away in Kumasi, drove my workers away and took over the terminal.
After the 9th of...
On the 9th of December 2024. In Nepal, almost NDC 4. And from 9th December up to now, I've not been able to step in my office.
But how is that possible?
Please, sir,
how is that possible?
Record war.
No, but
my police for and the police couldn't do anything. The case was at Central Police Station. They are aware. If you can call the chief director, you can call the director of planning, you can call the guy over there called Dan. They all know about it.
So you can say him for manage that.
I don't know. They have taken over the place without me.
Take it over.
NDC tax, but later I learned it was AMA. AMA for say how you want. And I'm saying, I got the contract through Ministry of Transport. So why have you sat down all this time for the ministry to give this contract out? Soon after election, you come out that the place is for AMA. Then they organize all assemblymen in Accra against me at the regional police, Central Police Headquarters. The records are there. I have a picture the day they went and arrested those thugs. Up till now, the minister have not been able to call me. The minister have not been able to call me.
So, Mamenti, the Adentan contract is different from...
different from Tudukra. Now, how no the man by and say, Yadema, no. Empty. Ya buses, Momo Maya, a Juma. Enti, me fa marketing manager, or call round the Samitian Kabe 6 months. No results. So I reported to the ministry. So later, about 2-3 years before we NPP left power, I went to the ministry and said, this place is not viable. So what do we do? Then they said they want to turn it into a DVLA office. This new man has no knowledge about whatever happened. I have records to prove to him that.
There be one after the other. He talks about Adenta.
Yes.
Then later he comes to Kimbu.
Yes.
That's what I say. And Kimbu only contract, Adenta only contract, but you claim to be the person in charge. How did you get to that point?
And I've proven to you I have a contract.
Okay, so that's for Tudu.
Yes.
The Adenta.
I brought it here to show because of the rush. I was rushing. After taking this, I forgot to take. But the minister has written to me. I can show you the letter. If I don't have any contract, the minister won't write to me that I should come and submit accounts to him.
There be no quite the same issue, but the point is that Adentan Krata.
No, BBR.
But you have it here.
Not here because he is in Tudu. That's why I decided to come and talk to him about Tudu.
But you can prove what contract.
Call anybody in the ministry.
No, calling is impartial training. Calling is different from a proof that you have it.
Please, I have a contract. If you want me to come another day to show you.
Not the minister don't for contract in command.
The minister have not asked for the contract. This man asking for the contract has no locus.
There be not 7 Wabeka. Just for you to ask to know, say, I'm power contract. What tray? So, how soon can you get that dental contract for
If even tomorrow I can get you. I can't go back home now because I'm staying very far. I can't go.
Yeah, can say the sure say
Jesus
Christ. What say the to-do bus rapid transit terminal. Already 2 issues: the Kimbu and the Adenta.
But the person will say, Kimbu, I don't report to Julius. Listen to me. Don't give weight to what he's saying. I don't report to him. He is under DVLA. He's under the Minister of Transport. I also am the CEO of Adenta BRT Terminal. I report to the minister. The two of us, we are chief executives. We are at par. I'm not. He's not my boss. I don't report to him. So what his locus is what? They brought you to.
So you're expecting the ministry,
the ministry can write to me because and the minister has written to me, which I have responded, and he's not even responding. I've written another letter on my laptop. From here, I'll go and send it to him. That is a reminder for the meeting.
Minister, no trauma, said.
Sir, me submit my accounts.
Account on what? Adenta or Kimbu?
Both.
That genuinely must be for people who love this country and who understand
a state of emergency.
Yes, we have to declare a state of emergency and go back to the drawing table. We know what the problem is.
That was Emmanuel Amakofi-Bois, who eventually became our Lands and Natural Resources Minister, speaking ahead of the 2024 general election. At the time, illegal mining had left scars Ghana had never really seen before. River bodies were poisoned, forest reserves were destroyed, and humans felt the horror of the menace. Several mining communities recorded cases of children born with deformities and, in some cases, childhood cancers. The ruling party as of then, the New Patriotic Party, put in structures to handle the situation, but the opposition NDC had other plans, and President John Dramani Mahama, who was then the flag bearer of the opposition NDC, promised all of us a reset.
I can relate to the recent cynicism and massive mistrust you have in our body politics because the current government has been undeserving of your trust. The challenges of today might seem insurmountable, but I urge you to look beyond the present and dream with me of a reset Ghana, the Ghana we all want.
Months of campaign with calls by the NDC for a declaration of a state of emergency. Power moves to their side. 8 months down the line, President Mahama has his first meet the press encounter, and my colleague Joshua Kojo-Mensah asks him this.
I'm glad to hear that you personally are telling us that indeed steps have been taken to repeal LI 2462. But then I want to find out from you, the pro-environmentalist groups and then civil society, they want this declaration of a state of emergency. Where's the difficulty in declaring that state of emergency? Thank you.
I've been reluctant to implement a state of emergency in the Galamsey fight because we've not exhausted the powers we even have without a state of emergency. We have the opportunity to arrest anybody, to confiscate any such thing. There are laws for forest protection and all that give us enough powers to be able to act. Implementing a state of emergency might sound nice, but it should be the last extreme, the last resort. So for now, let's exercise all the powers we have.
The government has indeed rolled out several interventions. The Blue Water Guards to protect rivers, National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariats or NIMOS to coordinate enforcement, and police deployment under the IGP. But the IGP's men were later withdrawn, citing operational overlaps.
We called off the IGP's anti-Galamsey task force because they are supposed to coordinate with NIMOS, that is the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat. Unfortunately, they were not doing that.
Months on, many activists say the fight against illegal mining is failing. The matter has escalated to fighting irresponsible mining, an umbrella covering even licensed miners who are not conforming to best practices.
Up to ask for a state of emergency to be declared. What has changed? If anything, things have gone from bad to worse.
When it comes to the issues of Galamsey and in addressing the matter, what we heard from him were all excuses. The way the Galamsey issues has been addressed on the ground, the issue is escalating significantly.
So what exactly is the state of emergency?